Hey Pisces, how's it going? Robin here with AriesFireTarot, guys. Welcome here to my channel. So, I was compelled to do a love reading for you guys, so that's what I'm about to do. And I have the Romance Angel Oracle card deck in my hand, and then I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot as well. So I'm pretty interested to see what comes out in love for you, Pisces. Just hold on for a sec, guys. Sorry. Anyway, so I don't do love readings very often, but my guides were like, hey, is it time to do a love reading? And I thought, sure, why not? So, I mean, this is going to be for whatever circumstance you're in right now. You know, you be the judge of that. I'm just going to do this reading for you guys. So, if your sun sign doesn't resonate, it's sometimes a good idea to check out your moon sign, okay? So I'm an Aries sun and a Cancer moon, all right? So anyway, guys, I hope you find this really interesting and I hope that it resonates. Try to remember to leave me a comment. Like, I live for those. I live for you guys. I love you guys. And if you're a first timer, definitely subscribe to the channel. So I'm just being compelled to pipe down and show you guys this card right here from the Romance Angel Oracle card deck. Oh, this is these cards are not all light and fluffy, okay? I mean, it sounds like it all should be like hearts and flowers and stuff like that, but there's some real pointed information, guidance in these cards. So here's one here, and this one is like, me? Okay, so if this doesn't really apply to you, it could be somebody that you're interested in or that you're currently in a relationship. Part of getting to know somebody, and this will happen over a bit of time, is to see what their triggers are. And those triggers came from somewhere, you know, and if they haven't worked out all these pain points, it's going to show up in your relationship, okay? So this says healing family issues and your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This can be a really tough one, okay? Forgiving your parents. And this could be your partner that needs to do this too. So maybe you were guided here to be able to help them out. You hear so many stories of what happens to kids, you know. And it's just, it's so heavy to carry, right? And not everybody is meant to be a parent. And people have kids when they're not ready for them. And they live out their life in front of these children. And the kids have a front row seat. And the thing about children is that they tend to blame themselves for things that are going wrong in the lives of adults. And there's, you know, other situations that we could get into. I had a pretty abusive childhood, you know, so I don't want to start talking about all that stuff. And it took me a long time to recover and then extend the forgiveness. So, you guys, it's possible for you to extend forgiveness without lowering your boundaries if you have separated space between you and your family. This doesn't have to just be abusive parents. It could be anybody in your family. You know, the second thing to remember is that the forgiveness is for you. Okay? I don't know who said it. It was one of those great philosophers like Rumi or somebody like that. You know, when you don't forgive somebody, it's kind of like giving yourself poison and expecting the other person to die, you know? So, and they probably got their own, did that make sense? Not really. They've got their own things to deal with. They're probably not forgiving themselves, or they're even cognizant of what happened in your childhood, you know? And maybe there was decisions that were made that were perceived to be in your own best interest, but you wildly opposed them. There's so many scenarios, you guys. So the forgiveness is for you, and you don't have to do it in person. You know, you can write a letter down, and then as the years go by, and this is something that my grandmother taught me, you write things out expressing your pain, and then as the years go by and the things fade away, you can start crossing them off. And this could be you or your current partner or a potential partner that you're interested in. And like these things come out in very bizarre ways, like in, you know, addiction, in anxiety, in paranoia, you know, just insecurity. There's so many different ways. So the healing is for you. The forgiving is for you, so that you can live your best life possible. So I'm going to clarify that card. So this is really interesting that I pulled the Hanging Man, because you really just never understood what somebody has gone through. Never. You can have a picture of it. You can have your memory of it. You can have the stories told to you, and you have your perception. But you'll never know what really happened, you know? And you could be in a phase right now where you're still not willing to forgive, or you're blaming or hateful or angry. And it's probably all really justifiable, okay? But here is the Hanging Man. And he's asking you to maybe share compassion, you know, share some love. Look at things a little bit differently. You know, what did your family member that caused like ripples of trauma throughout your life, what did they really go through? And it's like, if you ever went to tell your story, you would probably never be able to express it all to somebody else with them understanding. And sometimes the person that is living their life, they don't even understand what they're doing either. They're driven by things that nobody else sees. And unfortunately, the family are the people that bear witness to it, good and bad, you know? So the Hanging Man is asking, can you send love? Can you send forgiveness, compassion, empathy? And again, it does not have to be in person. You do not have to communicate with them. This is something that you can work on through meditation, you know, with expressing in a journal or something like that. And then heal yourself, or help to heal the person that is coming in or that is already in your life, you know. The thing about buried pain is that it usually takes a while for it to come out, you know. So you could really, really have a deep attachment for somebody and then see this huge crack on their heart, and now what? You know, well, I don't know. Some people would leave them, but you developed a relationship, you've developed emotions. This could also be you. You know, this is like, you could be anywhere in this scenario. You know, you're meant to support people, but how? Because they can't express to you what happened, and they might be too humiliated if they were beaten or traumatized in some other way. So, sorry. The Hanging Man, compassion, love, empathy, forgiveness, in whatever way you want to express it, okay? Oh, this is nice. I pulled the Ace of Cups here, you guys. So this just represents the opportunity to heal your emotions, okay? There's some decks that I have where it shows the scenario in the background with tears falling, and this is very calm. You know, there's that presence of spirit in the background with the eye in the sky. The water is calm around the Ace of Cups. You know, the moon going in cycle, it gives you sort of an indication that if you start really working on healing or helping somebody with their healing, there's the window of the cycle of the moon, you know. So you could probably, at this stage in your life, really let go of it and move on, or help your partner let go of it and move on. Or if you were that parent, you're going to have to forgive yourself for what happened. You know, like, everybody does the best that they can in the moment, even if it looks like a train wreck, you know, even if other people are on the sidelines judging. This is a very deep reading for you guys. So there is a big, beautiful opportunity for you guys to heal right now, and probably by the time of the next full moon. So maybe just like start mapping out some strategies if this applies to you or anybody that you love or anybody in your family. So you guys could be really like central to somebody's healing, and yeah, of course your own. So guys, I'm going to wrap this one up and sending love and light. Okay, take care. Bye.